Hey y'all, so happy Saturday to you all. Hope you guys are doing well. I am back to give you guys another general message. Keep in mind, this message is going to be for the collective, so it may or may not resonate with your particular situation. So, y'all know the drill. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it does resonate, I hope that I'm able to give you clarity that you need so that you can make any informed decision pertaining to your life in general. Also, if I pause in between this reading, don't be alarmed. I'm just trying to channel as much information as possible. And if you are new to the channel, then I welcome you here. If you are returning and you are a current subscriber of mine on my YouTube channel, and welcome back. It's 1:11 on the timer. Just seeing that number. So someone here, you could be male or female. I really get two different scenarios with this particular. I got a couple of downloads today. It's probably about four, maybe three or four that I got. I want to say four in total. Someone got an eviction notice today, or this could have been yesterday. I also heard karma is playing out for many. Now, this could be your enemies that have been working against you, maybe one specific person that's been working against you, and karma is basically making its round to folks. That's really what I get with this situation. Now, if you are the person on the receiving end of karma, and you have not been moving well, and 222 on the timer, then that could apply to you. But I really don't feel like this is your energy per se. I feel like this is 234 on the timer. This is like an enemy or enemies that's been working against you. You could be a chosen one that I'm speaking to. You don't have to be, but you could have received news about this, or you could have received a vision in reference to this. Or this reading is just kind of giving you confirmation. Whoever's been working against you, or whether it's a person or a group, 311 on the timer, a lot of your ops, a lot of your enemies, you are either in the awareness that they're getting karma, or, as I stated again, this may show you as this may be a confirmation for you today. But I intuitively feel like you already kind of know who's getting what. 333 on the timer. I feel like you definitely could be a chosen one that I'm speaking directly to, this first scenario that I picked up on. Either way, I feel like this is all being revealed to you to basically show you that as many times as you felt like God has forgotten you, as many times as you felt like people were going to get away with certain things and you were just suffering for no reason, that's like the furthest thing from the truth. So I think a lot is being illuminated to you in reference to your enemy. So this serves as that confirmation. Whoever rises against you, you will either learn about them falling, or you will receive some type of divine information. You could get, downloads. This could be visions, your dream state. It doesn't really matter, but you'll receive and catch wind of this news in various forms. Either way, it's going to make its way back to you as confirmation, 444 on the timer, that you are protected. Regardless of things being sent your way, regardless of how many people try to rise against you, it is always on God's time. It's never really on our time. We don't pick and choose when someone is going to receive karma. We don't pick and choose anything outside of us. 515 on the timer. That's not our business. Like, that's not our business to concern ourselves with. At least that's my perspective. Like, you can do what you want, whoever this might apply to. But, as a chosen one, if people rise against you, again, whether you have physical protection around you here or not, whether you have a group, around you or support around you, or you more than likely on this path you walk alone. Everyone pretty much knows that is in full awareness that they're a chosen one. 611 on the timer. For the most part, you know that you walk alone, but you also know that you're not alone in the spirit. So ultimately, the buck stops with God, the Most High. And so when people rise against you, the only thing that they're ultimately doing is digging their own graves, literally. I wouldn't say literally, let me not say that. But they're setting themselves up for failure. Usually, and this is whoever you are, you could be male or female that this applies to. Usually, it could be a test on both ends. It could be a test for your enemies or your ops that's doing whatever to you. 7-Eleven on a timer. Or it could be a test for you. Or this was, ultimately, it's an experience that you're supposed to have. So if somebody does something towards you, send any type of evil your way, etc., try to bring you down in any type of way, even if there's certain conversations that's going on behind your back, which maybe that will translate into evil eyes. So somebody in an indirect way is sending you the evil eye. And maybe you feel this energy, constantly. Whatever negative energy or evil that people try to do to you, a lot of the times you might not see justice play out right then and there, because it's not up to you to determine when someone is going to 808 on a timer. It's not up to you to determine when someone's going to receive their karma. That's up to the universe. That's up to God. But I feel like, again, with this particular part of the message, it's just basically confirmation. I could basically be confirming what you already know or what you're already aware of. And if you're not aware of it, then this is your confirmation that a enemy or a few are receiving karma. Karma is definitely making its rounds to many people. What I get from that is that it's just basically time. And if this has not happened, it's in the works. It is in the works. So just whoever you are, 9/11 on the timer, make sure that you're always putting out good energy. Make sure that you remain on your path and continue doing the spiritual work that you've been out here doing. Continue showing up for yourself and for others. And I feel like, again, this is just illuminating to you that you are protected. And when you go through things, this is also giving you a revelation of, this could be a revelation, I'm sorry. And in essence, it's showing you, okay, you may go through things for a season. People will more than likely always try to rise up against you, but ultimately you will come out on top. 10-10 on a timer, especially if the Most High determines it to be that way. Man doesn't determine anything. The being that determines whether you win or fail is God. Doesn't matter what a person tries to do. It doesn't matter how much they throw at you. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I must say that one more time. It does not matter. The buck will always stop with God. So whoever you are, please understand that and take that with you. But yeah, many of your enemies or a enemy is receiving karma right now. So if you have not heard about this already, you will. 11:11 on the timer. So that's the first scenario. Whoever that applies to, I hope that helps. The second scenario I got is one moment. My bad, y'all. So that is for the first scenario. So whoever that applies to, I hope that helped. My bad, y'all. So the second scenario that I'm picking up on, you could be male or female. Someone is cheating on someone. You could be male or female. I feel like this area is about to get a little messy, especially with these last two messages. I'm going to try my best to get all the information as much as possible. Whoever this is, if you are a male that's pairing into this could be a feminine energy that waits until you go to work to cheat, basically. 1, 2, 3 on the timer could be significant. I feel like if you're a feminine energy, like if you're a female, that's what I meant, that's pairing into this, you may already suspect someone is doing this while you're at work. And this could be a masculine energy that you're connected to, or this could be a male that you're connected to. And this person waits until you go to work to basically cheat. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but I'm getting it very cut and dry here. Like, the energy is very 1333 on the timer could be significant. Also 333 could be significant. Either way, this person meets with this individual. This has been going on for what the time frame that I got is either 3 months, like off and on, or consecutively. I feel consecutively 3 months, or up to 3 years, or precisely 3 years. I get more so 3 months, but take what resonates. They would they have been either meeting up at the third party's house or apartment, whatever, or maybe a hotel. That's a possibility as well. This is coming up as well. You may have found receipts. 12:12 is the current time. You could have found receipts. 144 on a timer. Oh wow, 1444 on the timer. Somebody found receipts in somebody's laundry or on a nightstand. I don't feel like the nightstand. I feel like somebody found receipts in the pockets of. You could have been doing laundry, especially if you're a female. I feel like I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine energy here. You could be heavy in your feminine energy is what I meant, but I feel like female. I'm getting female. 15 on the timer. You could have found receipts in your partner's pants pockets. You could have found receipts in their pockets, or there's something about a bank statement. Maybe you two share joint accounts. I'm getting something about joint accounts. Now you can flip the roles if you want, especially if you're a male peering into this, and so far what I'm saying resonates with you. Because if you're a male, there might be a part of your intuition that you keep ignoring, but you feel like something is up with your significant other. And this entire scenario that I'm describing resonates with you, but maybe for a while you have been kind of in denial about it or not wanting to believe it. Whoever this person is, you got a very soft spot for them. 1616 on the timer. This person knows that, so they utilize it to their advantage a lot. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, this person plays a lot of mind games as well. I feel like you have. Now, let me get back to the receipts, and then I'm going to explain the other thing that I picked up on. These receipts that you found, these receipts could be either a receipt from a actual hotel, like a room charge. Maybe you've seen the 1717 on the timer. Maybe you've seen whoever this is. They're not too bright. I'm not trying to be funny, but they're like, it's almost like this person has left a paper trail for you to follow. You've been like behind the scenes without this person really knowing, and this could apply to really one of you. You could have been gathering evidence, gathering receipts on this person. This receipt could be either a hotel receipt with the price of the room number, or you could have actual receipts from text messages, phone calls, numbers, pictures, videos. 1818 on the timer. I really feel like this is an actual receipt though. And when you found this receipt, or when you found this evidence, like a lot of it just didn't add up to you. I also feel like if you confronted, it's not even if, I feel like you did confront, some of you could have confronted this person, like about this. I feel like whoever this is that you're connected to, again, if you're male or female, this person likes to play dumb a lot. Like they don't know what you're talking about, or kind of like the woe is me energy they give off. And I feel like they do this to throw you off. Like to throw you off their, like to throw you off their bullshit, to be quite honest. 1919 on the timer. But I feel like this person knows, that they're completely in the wrong. But I feel like when you have them cornered, and this is not the first scenario, this is like not the first incident you two have had. I feel like there's been numerous occasions where this person has either said or did certain things that were uncomfortable with you, or that rubbed you the wrong way, or that you felt disrespected. and you just felt like you had to call them out, or you felt like a conversation should have been had. And I feel like every time you come to this person and try to have a reasonable conversation, and you try to hold them accountable, they weasel their way out by mind manipulation, or by gaslighting, or by there's some type of tactic that they use to try to confuse you in the moment, or to try to reverse it back onto you to make you look like you're the problem. 2020 on a timer. Or to make you look like you're just assuming things, it's all in your mind. What are you talking about? Woe is me. Whatever this is, they definitely lack accountability. I feel like this person lacks accountability. Um, I feel like mainly because no one has ever held them accountable. They haven't even held themselves accountable. I think for the most part, this person leads with their they lead with their ego. They lead with with um, with greed. I feel like this person is a me, 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 I. It's all about me type of person. I feel like maybe in the beginning of your relationship, they showed you one side, and now you're seeing a complete different side of them. So much so that many of you are considering, if you're married to this person, you might be considering divorce. If you're not, you may be considering literally packing your things and leaving, like physically leaving, removing your energy energetically as well. Is another thing I get, but I feel like physical, like cutting them off physically, removing yourself physically, moving out the home. You could have already moved out the home, or I feel like you two still may share a place together. Either way, you could have already confronted this person. Now, if you are a female tuning into this 222 on a timer, or 2222 could be significant, and you are dealing with a male, there's something significant here about you may be pregnant, like you might be pregnant and the other person may be pregnant. You two may be pregnant at the same time, or vice versa. One is pregnant here. Somebody's pregnant here. And it's either you are pregnant and this other person is not, or this other person is pregnant and you are not, or both of you may be pregnant. But I also feel like maybe both of you might be unaware of the other's status. Or one of you may be aware and the other one just doesn't. I feel like if you're pregnant and the third party doesn't know, then they may not know of you. But what I mainly get is this person more than likely knows of you. I feel like whoever you are in a current relationship with, or marriage, I strongly feel like this relationship, I don't feel like you two are necessarily married. Um, your person could have told this person about you, 1222 on the timer, or could have told them not necessarily about you as a person, but like the issues that you're having in your relationship. Like pillow talking a lot with this person. So this person knows of you. They may not know you and like who you are as a person. Either way, I feel like there was a certain picture painted about you, 24/24 on a timer. So the third party could very well know of you, and they could know that you could be pregnant and this person just doesn't care. But I also feel like whoever, 24/44 on a timer, I feel like whoever your person is hooking up with, That third party has a whole nother situation that your person doesn't even know about. I feel like when this is all said and done, this is going to blow up in this person's face and you're going to catch wind of it. It's almost like you're going to get front row seats to the show. You're going to get front row seats to their karma, basically. And it's not like you asked for tickets to this show. It's just, this is almost like God presenting this to you as divine justice. Or like this is your justice. And whoever you are, you're going to get an opportunity to leave this situation if you choose. Keep in mind, you do have free will. So I'm not going to try to sit here and tell you guys what to do necessarily. What I do feel is that you do deserve better, whoever you are. You're a very good person. You have a very good heart. I don't feel like you share children with this person. I feel like if you are pregnant, 2555 on the timer, or 555 could be significant. This could be your first child that you're bringing into the world with this person. And if you're not pregnant, then you literally dodged a bullet, whoever you are. And I feel like if you're not pregnant in a situation, there's a reason for that. Mostly because this person, whoever this is, this person, I don't feel like they deserve I don't feel like this person deserves your energy. They don't deserve your time, your effort, let alone do they deserve to share a child with you. Whoever this is, they're very set in their ways. They're very selfish. And like I said, they have this me. It's about me energy. This person does not know how to be selfless. 7-Eleven, it's almost like they feel like the world revolves around them and everybody else should grovel at their feet and they are the prize. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is whoever this is that you're connected to. 2727 on the timer. Like this person feels like they are the prize, and if a person doesn't want them, then that person is on some type of dope or something. I don't know. Very arrogant. This person is very stuck in their ego. Unbalanced. Unhealed. Very selfish. Very selfish. Now, if you're a male peering into this reading, I feel like the other thing that bothers you about this person, I'm not too sure why this is coming up, is the fact that this person does not cook or like they don't clean or something like that. This may rub you the wrong way, or this may make you feel some type of way. 2828 on the timer. So a lot of times you may come home from work, and it's, the house is looking a certain type of way. There's certain things, there's just a certain setup that you would like when you come home, and this person just doesn't, they don't really cater to that. What I mainly get from that is they feel like they're not obligated to. Now I know that sounds pretty weird as I say that, but I'm saying this from the perspective of not just this person and the way that they think, but I'm saying it from their energy. This is their energy and why they choose not to do these things. What I get from whoever this is that you're connected to, especially if you're a male appearing into this person, one, doesn't know how to do these things. They wasn't, it could stem back from the way that they were raised, but they don't know how to manage a home or take care of a home or cook or clean or sew or do it, wash clothes or do the basics, because it just stems back from how they were raised. I feel like whoever raised this person could have been a feminine energy. I don't want to go get too deep with it, but I just feel like this stems back from how this person was raised. I also feel like a lot of people before they got to you that may have caused emotional damage within this person, like past relationships. And so I feel like ever since then, this person has taught themselves 30-30 on a timer. They have almost trained themselves and reprogrammed themselves to just be selfish. Don't give anybody their heart. Don't, emotions are for the weak. And in order for them to get what they want, manipulate. They could have also been influenced by another feminine energy that has like kind of been in their ear. Whoever this is, I don't feel like they're a positive influence at all. But I don't want to get too deep into that. But whoever you are, if this second scenario resonates with you, whether you are the female peering into this or the male peering into this reading, there is better for you. But I feel like a lot of this is being illuminated in this way because there's a choice that you need to make. And the choice is very simple. Either, and I feel just intuitively, this is 144 on the timer, just seeing, so you can be seeing that number. It is being illuminated to you in this way to show you, okay, if you want better, then you have to choose better. If you want your life to look a certain way, you have to choose better partners. And I feel like it's playing out this way because some of you may have been in denial for a while. Maybe you were telling yourself that this and this isn't going on, or they're not like this because they wouldn't do this. 32 on the timer. Or maybe I'm jumping to conclusions because I don't have all the facts, when honestly, deep down inside, intuitively, for the longest, you have been right this entire time. You've just been telling yourself something else based upon fear, based upon the love and care and emotions that you have for this person, the attachment that you have to this person, the fact that they are familiar to you. But I feel like it's more so because of the emotions. Whoever you are, once you get attached to someone emotionally, it's very hard for you to detach. And so you find yourself overextending, overgiving, accepting bare minimum, accepting people's bullshit. 333 on a timer, or 33 could be significant. So I feel like, again, God, the universe, is illuminating to you that it's time to possibly close this chapter, and this is why you need to close this chapter. Again, 123 or 1231 could be significant. But as I stated, it is entirely up to you. If you feel like you deserve better, like if you know that you want better, then it might be time for you to disconnect. Now, if you're the female again that resonated with this so far, and you feel like this message applies to you, if you are in a situation where you are pregnant by whoever this is that you're connected to, 34 on the timer, then the dynamic is different for you. And I know that could be difficult. So you definitely may have to sit back and kind of weigh out your options in terms of how you're going to move forward with this person, especially if you're bringing a child into this world with this individual. If you are not pregnant, and maybe let's say that the third party is, this is being illuminated to you to give you an opportunity to cut off what no longer serves you, to cut this person off from your energy, to completely remove yourself from this toxicity, because at the end of the day, that's exactly what this is. It's going to keep playing out until one of you decides to make a conscious decision and walk away. In order for the cycle to end, you must be willing to walk away. By not walking away, it's going to keep playing out, just different day, different month. It doesn't really matter. 12:34 is the current time. So 1, 2, 3, 4 could be significant. But I really feel like it's kind of, that's the only message that I get with this particular energy that I picked up in the reading so far, is that a lot of this is being illuminated to give you a choice. Either stay in this situation where you feel like it's familiar, and the emotions are there and it's too hard for you to walk away, so stay and endure, or walk away from this person that does not serve you, from this person that does not pour into you, that all they do is take, and then they deflate when they're wrong about something, and they don't know how to take accountability. Because I'm going to be very honest with you, whoever this is, they have a lot of growing to do. I'm talking about mentally, emotionally, definitely spiritually. How about y'all? So, again, I feel like whoever the second scenario kind of that I picked up on, if this resonates with you, I feel like, again, it's being illuminated to you. The truth that you really need to pay attention to concerning whoever this is. It's confirming that your intuition is not off. It's confirming really one thing and one thing only. If you want different, if you want the situation, like your life in general, and who you're connected to, the partners that you connect yourself with, you can't be tied to people that embodies this type of energy. You can't, it's not going to go anywhere other than stay stagnant. Mostly because whoever this is, they don't want to evolve. Whoever you are, you're constantly wanting to better yourself. You're constantly, I get intuitively, you're constantly evolving, like mentally and emotionally, and just working on new ways every day to better yourself. So for the most part, what I get from you is you're on that type of way, but this person is not. So you will often clash. There will be you're not aligned with each other. That's just a bottom line. Now, again, I'm not telling anyone to stay, and I'm not telling anyone to divorce anyone. I'm nothing along those lines. You can do what you want. You have free will. But again, I feel like this is illuminating what you refuse to see about the situation. It's illuminating any speculation that you have had, where you have literally questioned yourself, like question your intuition. 39 on the timer. It's illuminating the truth. If you felt like this has been the truth about this person the entire time, you just didn't have proof, well, here it is. So I feel like God and the universe is giving you a choice. Do you want better? Or do you want to keep replaying the same situation, getting the same results? Because you're connected to the same person that honestly, this person will remain stagnant if they don't choose to evolve. And that is not something that we can force anyone to do. It's either the person wants to do it or they don't. And if they don't, again, just like we have free will, they got free will as well. But evolving would mean this person needs to acknowledge first that they're in the wrong. And many people ain't trying to do that. Especially when you call them out on some shit. They're not trying to. They will quickly deflate or turn it on you because they haven't acknowledged that they are the problem. They haven't acknowledged that they're in the wrong about anything. And until a person can actually come to that self-realization, it's like you beating a dead horse. But again, if you choose to stay connected to this person, the same scenario is just going to repeat itself and repeat itself and repeat and repeat and repeat. Different day, different week, different year. It doesn't matter. It's going to be the same energy playing itself out. You're going to receive the same results. It's going to stay stagnant. There's no type of elevation or growth that's going to come from this. 4141 on a timer or 144 41 444 could be significant. It's going to stay, the energy is going to stay the same because this person is choosing to stay the same. Whereas you're constantly trying to think of new ways to evolve. You are constantly evolving. So with that being said, as time goes on, you're going to become a mismatch for this person. You both are not going to align with each other. You have different views. You have different morals, but it's mostly about energy. Your energy does not match with this person's energy in terms of like alignment. The type of life you want, where you are emotionally, mentally. They don't align with that. They're still stuck in their own ways, and until they come up out of that, until they literally go heal, that's really what this person needs to go do. There's no other way for me to say this. They need to heal, and that is not something that you can do for this person. They have to be willing to do that on their own. But moreover, again, this is illuminating to you a choice. Which one will you choose? Will you choose to, stay where literally you are unhappy? Will you stay in a situation where you have to compete? Like this person has you competing 43 on a timer for their love, for their attention. And now you have found yourself in a triangle of nonsense. Because this person they lack self-control. Because that's the other thing that I get from this person. They're very lustful. Very lustful. If it's a woman, she's very promiscuous. And it's definitely given for the streets. I ain't even trying to be funny. It's just what it is. Because whoever this third party that she's connected to, she ain't even faithful to them. I mean, the rabbit hole probably goes deep, but I'm really not trying to crawl down that motherfucker today. I ain't even finna hold you. I'm not trying to even do all that. Because it's not like I just could care less to go that far into it. 444 on the timer. So in essence, it's this person is just repeating different karmic cycles with different people until they choose to change, until they choose to choose another course. But until then, you're just going to keep getting the same end result with this person. They're going to keep taking you through unnecessary pain, unnecessary drama, tying you into things that is unnecessary, that like you don't even have anything to do with. That's unfair to you. Especially if this person has been doing this while you're at work. That right there shows you where their morals and values are. We don't even have to get into that because it's clear to see. So again, I feel like God, the universe, is presenting you with a choice. It's presenting you, yes, with the truth. It's illuminating the truth, I feel, but it's also presenting you with a choice. Which will you choose? Will you choose to remain in a situation where you know you're unfulfilled, you're miserable, you're sleeping next to someone that you really thought you knew, but they're holding all these secrets, and a lot of these secrets keep being revealed to you. A lot of these secrets you already know. So it's literally your choice. But I'm telling you, whoever this is, if you choose to stay, it's going to keep repeating itself. It's not going, I don't feel that the situation is going to get any better, because honestly, this was supposed to end a long time ago. The only reason why it didn't end a long time ago is because you have you are the common denominator as to why it has not ended. Not this person. You have been holding on. As far as I'm concerned, this person let you go a long time ago. But in essence, I feel like there's also something else that you provide to this person. Maybe you provide not just maybe a roof over their head, but you provide maybe it's your energy that this person is addicted to. They are addicted to your energy, whoever this person is. But I feel like it's also your love. Like the fact that you'll always be around. Because I feel like that's the other pattern that you have shown this person, is that you'll always be around. There's no consequences to their actions because they have yet to see them. They have yet to see you put your foot down and hold them accountable and place boundaries. They haven't seen that side of you. So, of course, that I feel like that's intuitively the other reason why when you give this person a mile, you give this person an inch, they take a whole goddamn mile. And then before you know it, you're somewhere, sitting confused, trying to figure out what did you do wrong, trying to figure out why they're being so secretive. Why when you call them, it goes straight to voicemail a lot, because that's another thing I'm getting. Sometimes when you call this person, you can't get through to their line. Or sometimes they come home and they come home at weird hours. There's something in you that a lot of what I'm saying, you already know. You already know this. The only thing I'm doing today is I'm just confirming what you already know. You just refuse to see. You just refuse to, and I wouldn't say necessarily refuse. Maybe it's fear. Maybe you're afraid of walking away from this person. I don't know. What I do know is whoever you are, you deserve better. And that's just what it is. But the thing is, you have to see that for yourself. I can tell you all day that you deserve better and how good of a person you are and how, amazing of a person you are, how good of a heart you have. But until you see that about yourself and until you start setting up boundaries and showing people literally where they got you fucked up at, that's the only way that the dynamic will change in terms of how people come in and treat you. Like until you see it. That's the only way that that's going to change. Other than that, the cycle will keep repeating itself. So I feel like, again, with this particular situation, a lot is being illuminated to you concerning this person so that you can choose. If you feel you deserve better and you want better, it may require you to walk away from this person and cut them out of your life for good. So that new energy, a new person, a person that is deserving of your time and effort and energy, etc., can come in. But new can't come in if old is still there. What I'm also hearing is you can't expect the truth if you choose to stay blind. Now, I'm not sure how y'all want to take that message, but that was a straight channeled message. That was the Holy Spirit literally wanted me to give that to you. That's for somebody. I don't, or whoever that resonates for. So do what you will with that. But $52.22 on the timer or 222 could be significant. If you choose to stay with this person and stay connected to the situation, then again, it's going to keep replaying itself out. You're going to keep ending up with the same end results. You're going to keep ending up brokenhearted. There's going to keep being these arguments where this person tries to flip it on you and make you feel bad and make you feel small and tries to put the entire blame on you instead of taking accountability and just fixing their behavior. And saying to themselves, okay, maybe I am the issue if I said or did something that makes you uncomfortable. If I am out here, fooling around on you and I know this is utterly wrong. Let me fix this about myself. How can we move on from here? I know that's a little crazy for me to say it like that, but that's a form of accountability. That I feel like this person can't bring themselves to, they can't bring themselves to do. 53:33 on the timer. Because I also feel whoever this is, they always feel like they're right. There's something about this person here that feels like they're right about everything. Can't nobody tell them nothing. They're not wrong about anything. Everybody else is stupid. They're smart. I don't know. Whoever this is, they're so stuck in their ego that it's not even funny. Like this person is totally out of touch with reality, with themselves, with what they know to be the truth. And whoever this is, they know exactly what they're doing. It's not like they don't know. I just feel like this person just does not care. Because again, whoever this is, it stems back to the experiences they went through. 5444 on the timer, or 444 could be significant. They have carried that pain that other people have done to them into this situation with you, and unfortunately you are paying for it, even though it's not your fault. So whoever you are that resonates with this message, whether you're a male, female, that resonates with this message, the truth is being illuminated to you in this way so that you can make a choice. If you want new, if you want a new, if you want a better outcome, if you want a better partner, someone that's, going to come in and that knows how to take accountability. If you're a male, she's more than a pretty face. She can cook and clean, etc. Cater to you, be submissive to you, respect you, allow you to lead. Those are some of the things I feel that you want from a partner. 55 on the timer, or 5556 could be significant. If you're a female, just flip that how I just said that. You want a male to come in that actually knows how to lead, but he also knows how to be accountable. He's loving, he's romantic, he's loyal. Maybe has his own business, or knows how to get to the bag. Wants to make a bag with you. Like y'all can flip the roles how you want, but this is what I get from you. This is what you truly want. But in order for you to even get that, you're gonna have to, whoever this is, you're gonna have to cut them off. They can't meet you where you are because they refuse to acknowledge that they're wrong. They refuse to evolve. They refuse to evolve, so therefore they more than likely won't, they won't heal. They won't even come to the self-realization that they need to heal, let alone anything else that they're remotely doing or saying that's wrong. Like the cycle's just going to repeat itself until you change it, until you choose. Because at the end of the day, it's more so about what do you feel you deserve. So it's not really about this person, but it's more so about what do you feel, do you, 57 on the timer, do you feel like you deserve better? Do you feel like you deserve someone that's loyal, that's not going to have you out here looking crazy, that's not going to have you out here competing for them, that's playing all these mind games, that don't know how to take accountability, wants to cheat, wants to lie, all these things? Do you feel like you are deserving of better? If the answer to that is yes, then this is just literally illuminating to you the people, places, and things that you need to cut out in order for that desired person that you're looking for to come in with those qualities. But that energy cannot come in, that new energy, that specific energy of that person that carries those qualities, that can't come in until you start to embody that, but more so until the universe feels like you're ready for that, until you've made space and room for that. Again, the new can't come in until you make room for it. Okay, y'all. So that's what I feel like It's illuminating here. For whoever you are that resonated with this message, just know you deserve better. And trust me, I get it. I get it from a I get it from a personal from a personal experience. I have been there more times than I can probably fucking count. But I'll share this with you. One thing, well, I can't even say it's been one thing. There's a couple of things that I have learned while I've been on my spiritual journey and also like my healing journey as well. Is that one, we can't control what people choose to do, how they choose to move. We can't control that. We don't control anyone's actions when they're in a relationship or remotely a marriage, whatever. You know, a person's going to do what they want to do if they want to do it. The only thing that we can control is ourselves and how we react. How we react to a person, a situation that goes outside of us. Other than that, the only thing that we can honestly control is ourselves. We can't control whether that person's going to cheat on us or not. We can't control whether that person's going to take accountability or whether they're going to move in a certain way we want to. We don't control how a person, and looking through somebody's phone to see if they cheating and all those things, that's not going to do anything either. The only thing that's going to do is get you more upset. You know, I used to be one of those girls. I'm not even gonna fucking hold you. I'm being brutally transparent with you guys today. That's something I don't usually do, ever. Every now and then, tidbits here and there. But I used to be that girl. You know, thought my man was cheating. Let me look through his phone. Oh my God, who he talking to? Whereas if it's now, child, please. I ain't doing that shit because the minute I feel like I have to do that, sayonara. And I'm more than likely not gonna. I move way different now. That's the only way I can explain it. I can't really explain it other than when you start. Let me say this first, and then I'm gonna say the other thing. The other thing that I have learned is where it concerns like self-worth and like relationships. Sometimes it is the other person, sometimes it's us. So sometimes it was the other person that I was dealing with, but sometimes that shit was me too. You know, sometimes I was the motherfucker that was, you know, the common denominator to the bullshit. Not being accountable for, you know, my fucking wrongdoings. I ain't no fucking saint. I ain't the devil either, but you know. So being on this journey has taught me to confront that about myself. But it's also taught me what I'm not willing to put up with. I'm not willing to put up with no one that makes me feel like I have to compete for their love, their attention. I'm not putting up with some bullshit where now I'm in some sort of triangle. Nah. Cause for all of that, choose the other person. I will graciously exit. Good day. I promise you that. Like on everything I fucking love. And I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how long I have been in a relationship with you. I don't care how long I have, it don't matter if you're family, romantic relationship. Like, being on this journey has changed me. Completely changed me. So much so to where now I know exactly what I'm willing to put up with and what I'm not. And I will not cut corners on. And I will not back down from it. And I don't give a fuck who it is, who riding with it, who, I don't give a fuck. But it's given me a sense of knowing my self-worth, respecting myself. Yes, understanding myself on a deeper level, healing, etc. But it's taught me to not accept people's bullshit, especially when they know they're wrong about some shit. Now, if it's me and I know I'm wrong about some shit, then it's taught me accountability. Like fully being accountable, owning that shit, saying, apologizing, but yet following that with changed behavior, not repeating the same bullshit, like moving forward. But the other dynamic is it's taught me, okay, look, I'm not the shit I used to put up with before. I ain't putting up with that shit again. You got me fucked up. I don't give a damn how fine your ass is. I don't care if I love you to the moon and back, and I could be deeply in love with you. But the minute I feel like you playing with me, and I do mean in any capacity, I'll show you better than I can fucking tell you. And I'm not gonna say too much words. I'm not gonna make it a dragged out fucking speech. We're not gonna do a bunch of back and forth, none of that shit. I'm gonna graciously make my exit. And half of the time, I'm going to act like I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, I don't have, like, I'm not finna. There's a lot of, like, I'm not going to allow anyone to come in and disrespect me, to play with me, to try to mind manipulate me, to try to do reverse psychology on me. Any games, any tricks that somebody tries to pull out of their hat to play on me, I won't need to say words. My actions will show you. And I will show you better than I can fucking tell you. Promise you that. I'm just not willing to, and that's what it is. When you decide to start doing your healing and you decide to start putting yourself first, like when you truly start to do that, and I'm talking about you truly are in the background choosing you. You done cut out the people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And you have said to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to repeat the same shit. I'm tired of people doing X, Y, Z to me. Now I'm choosing me. When you start to do that, a lot of shit will change for you. A lot of shit will not only just change for you, you will get this newfound sense of self-empowerment. You will get this uh, this feeling of not just self-empowerment, but you'll get this feeling of self-love. Like you'll come to understand what giving yourself what self-love is, and giving that to yourself. And then as you go along in your journey, you heal and you do all these things, and you do the inner work and all these other things along your journey, it will literally help you evolve as a person. You'll find yourself evolving mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It will change you. But it'll also illuminate, it'll also show you, it'll also help you make better choices, is what I meant to say. And before you know it, like if somebody comes in and you done did the inner work on yourself, and you have completely disconnected yourself from a lot of people and places and things that don't serve you, that's not of your highest good, and you just have been in the background healing and trying to evolve, the minute somebody come in and they on some bullshit, you're going to know how to detect that. You're going to know how to see the red flags, and off rip. Like, you're not going to go for it because you done been there, done that, you done seen that. And so whatever bullshit ass cards they trying to play with you, you're going to be able to check their ass before they can play them. And they're not going to even get a chance to come near you because you're not going to go for it. You're going to see the bullshit for what it is. You're going to see that this person has toxic energy and you ain't trying to be connected to that. Because you have done the inner work on yourself. You have healed. Like, you have literally disconnected from dating, disconnected from, I can get into it, but my point here is, whoever you are that resonates with this message, the truth is being illuminated to you so that you can make a choice. That's really what it is at the end of the day. Because again, whoever this is, I don't feel like this person is going to change. I'm going to be very honest. The only way I feel this person will change is if they decide they want to start making certain changes within themselves and start, healing certain things about themselves that really need to be addressed. But until they actually do that, it's just this person is going to keep taking you through the same thing is the outcome that I get here. So I don't know who this message is for, but whoever this resonates for, just know that you deserve better. Like, you deserve better. But you have to believe that about yourself. And you have to make the first step. And that first step would be to walk away from who and what no longer serves you. And in this case, it would be who. Because many of you that I pick up on, this ain't the type of relationship you want. You want something better than this. And whoever you are, you have a lot of love to give. And you feel like you have been giving it to the wrong person this entire time. You feel like this person is undeserving of your love. And that's facts. Whoever you are, that you're absolutely right. But what are you going to do to change that? It's totally up to you. But I hope this message helped. Um, I'm not too sure who this is going to resonate for, but if it did resonate, make sure that you leave a comment, like if you want. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, feel free to do so. And I will probably upload one more reading for today, and then I'm just gonna have to chill out for the rest of the day, unless I absolutely need to get back on here later. Hopefully I can just chill out for the rest of the day, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope this helped, and if it did, then I hope you're able to get something from this message and it was able to give you some form of clarity. And I do wish you the best of luck. And like I said, just know, like, whoever you are that resonated with this message, whether it was the first part of this message or the second part, just know you deserve better. That's just what it is. You deserve better. And I hope that you are able to find better. And yeah, that's all I got for this message. I don't think I have anything else that I need to say in correlation to this message. So, love and light to you all. And if you want to come back for the second reading, you're more than welcome to come back. And if you guys are interested, I am on TikTok. You can follow me on there. I'll post my TikTok on the fuck it is, the community. What was it? I don't know what that thing is. The community post or whatever that. What is that called? The area where you post stuff, like you post your memes and stuff. Oh God, I'm really having a blind moment here. I think it's the community board. I think that's what that's called. I don't fucking remember. I really don't. I want to say, I'm almost certain. My bad, y'all. But yeah, I'm almost certain that's what it is. I'll post that on the community board. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great Saturday. Y'all stay safe. Make sure that you're protecting your energy. And I'll try to get on it tomorrow as well if I need to give you guys a message. But yeah, that's all I have for this message. And y'all take care. Bye.